Silver Shroud. He's armed with your silver shooter, your most revered rival.
So he is, mistress. So he is. All right, Mechanist. It's your move. Shoot if you've got the chutzpah.
I've been waiting for this moment a long time, Silver Shroud. With you and your harlot out of the way, the age of the robots can truly begin. Now, die. Ah!
Silver Shroud, the bullets, they bounced, ricocheted right off your raiment, right back at...
The Mechanist! That's right, mistress. For what kind of crime fighter would I be without a few mysteries of my own? The silver weapon of the Silver Shroud can never harm the Silver Shroud.
Bobby.
What is going on in my
So,
tummy?
this is the end. All I wanted...
That room was filled with Meyer alerts. Why didn't you plan for this?
This was not expected. But that doesn't mean I don't have a plan. It's gonna take a lot more than a couple mileage to stop me. Well, you stuck around at least. So I guess you're promoted. You get to be my new gun. I think we just need one more guy. An old friend. He'll want a fair cut, but we saw what being cheap got me.
The Mechanist.
Who is this guy?
He's just the guy we need to speed things along. Likes gadgets, money, and not much else. First, I think it's best if you actually see what we're after. I have some things to check on in Diamond City. Head over to the noodle shop there, and I'll meet you when I finish up my business.
Just one of my robots, but by being dead.
You could turn your little hobby into a full-time endeavor. And the real estate papers?
A rancorous ruse, a spiteful sham, all to throw us off the trail.
Yes. It was a master plan, and you ruined it all. But what happens now? I need a doctor, an ambulance.
Stalwart Shroud. Could it be? Can the mewling Mechanist not foresee his fate?
My fate? What? Fate.
Death has come for you, Mayor Murphy, and I am its shroud.
You've been listening to Galaxy News Radio, a wholly owned subsidiary of Galaxy News Network.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, a slaying in Scully Square. Just down this alley.
Well, well, well. Looks like someone got lost on the wrong side of the tracks.
We ain't the only friends of AJ
Hey.
here.
Hey, you.
Follow?
This is my
AJ's
turf.
connected
Oh,
with
Yeah, I don't appreciate what you call them,
Be a sap.
you know,
I'm
trespasses.
just meeting a friend.
Beat it.
No business of yours. Perhaps I'll just call him. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Not so
You
fast,
AJ?
fancy pants.
The dealer who sells to children?
Yeah,
And that
that's
snazzy
me.
briefcase you carry.
I'm a
Hand 'em over
entrepreneur.
now.
I'm making a new market.
I most certainly will.
Chems for kids, I call it. Cherry-flavored jets, bubblegum mentats. Them Diamond City kids just eat them up.
Cause he could have made us, that's why.
Selling
You wanna
chems to
spend another
kids is
stretch
just
in the
wrong.
pokey?
What's it to ya? Oh, for Christ's sake. Did Kent put you up to this? He keeps moaning about the poor little kids. What the hell, right? Tell you what.
Nothing.
I'll pay
Papers,
you,
no cash. It's
let's say
worthless.
50 caps just to shut up about
Get
it.
his wallet.
And,
Like this,
maybe
it's
get
gotta
Kent
have
off my back. All right?
All right. Let's see. $20, a driver's license. Oh, man. We done it this time. You know who this is?
Last
We
chance.
just wasted
No
Mayor Murphy.
more kids.
Board up the windows
See,
because
Mayor
we're putting you
Murphy?
out of business.
What in the place
Ah,
was
to
he
hell
doing
with
up
you.
here? Up in
Waste
Sally
him.
Square.
A mystery, to be sure.
Who said that? Show yourself.
What you have murdered a man in cold blood. Justice must be served.
It's the Silver Shroud.
You mess
Let's
with
get
me,
out of
you
here.
have no idea who I'm
I
working
ain't
for,
afraid
Scabba.
of the Silver Shroud. You hear me? Come out. I'll do you like I did with Mayor.
Death has come for you, evildoer, and I am its shroud. My work here is done. Or is it? What brought you to Scully Square, Mayor Murphy? A journey that left you dead.
The Silver Shroud's bringing justice to Good Neighbor. You bad guys better look out. And now, a special update. The villainous assassin Kendra was recently spotted at the third rail. The same Kendra who bombed Little Joe's shack and killed 4 innocent drifters. If you want to see the Silver Shroud in action, stay near Whitechapel Charlie. The Shroud's
not
sure to
anyway.
interrogate him to find the evildoer's whereabouts.
Galaxy News. Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, the mystery of Mayor Murphy.
Slowly now. Reveal yourself.
Silver Shroud. Fret not, old friend. It's only me.
Mistress of mystery. What brings you to Scully Square on such a foul night?
Tracking our dear Mayor Murphy, who is up to some mischief.
The mayor. So he wasn't here in some kind of official capacity.
Hardly. Here, let me show you. The contents of the late mayor's case.
But these are real estate papers. Leases and deeds for most of the businesses in Scully Square.
Indeed they are, my intrepid investigator. It would seem our Mayor Murphy was involved in a rather crooked caper. He was here to meet with some other mysterious malefactor.
So, Mr.
Enjoy
Mayor,
your
I hope
stay.
you found the place all. What the? Silver Shroud? And Mistress of Mystery? And the Mayor? Dead?
Another one of you
Fight
mercs
Fady,
looking for
the infamous mob boss.
Who's in the back room?
So,
ways
you
of
were
paying
meeting with Mayor
customers.
Murphy.
What,
Why?
mate?
Tell
You're
me,
here for
and
bad
you may
news,
yet
better
live.
drink up.
Best listen to my
Charlie.
friend, Fade.
Ways of paying customers. What,
I'll
mate?
never talk. And you two are in over your heads.
So be it. Death has come for you, evildoer.
Kendra is not one to be trifled with. People associated with her have a habit of being found face down in a ditch. If you're set on meeting her, for a fee it can be arranged.
Silver Shroud, you're shot.
Can you spare a few details on her at least? On the house?
As murderers go, she's positively prolific. The percentage in saying more.
No.
You
Let
there,
our quarry flee.
we need to have a
That
conversation.
bullet must be
Leave me alone.
You sure? I was gonna offer you a job. Pays pretty well, too.
Hush now.
It does sound interesting.
I'm always looking for people who know how to handle themselves in dangerous situations. From what I hear, you may fit the bill.
Indeed it has, old friend. Old.
What's the job?
I don't know yet. Whatever needs to be done once my boss has had a look at you, I can assure you that it will be dangerous, and that you'll be paid fairly.
Find out what happens next week on another exciting episode of...
I don't mind danger, so long as I get paid well enough.
You'll get paid the starting rate, like everybody else. If you turn out to be as useful as you claim, then we can talk about a raise.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode in the parlor of mystery.
By the way, I'm Edward Deegan. You'll mostly be working for me, but you'll need to talk to my boss first. Come down to Cabot House in Beacon Hill and ask to talk.
This can only be
Edward, got a minute?
Go and talk to Jack.
mysteries.
Then we can get down to business.
Be still, sweet Shroud. I removed that scumbag slug, but you're sick with fever and still suffering.
Mistress of mysteries, no. I'm all right. But the mayor, that face.
Hey, Charlie.
You want to know about Kendra, you have to pay up.
Ha! No, dear heart. The Shroud stumbled.
Can you spare a few details on it?
As murderers go, she's
I knew of the
positively
mayor's
prolific.
misdeeds for
No
many
percentage in
days.
saying more.
I followed him to
I'm
that
not
fateful
hiring her.
meeting with
I'm going to kill her.
You serious?
I was about to.
Sarcasm sometimes bungs up me processes. In that case, she's got a flat just south of Good Neighbor. Water Street Apartments. Look out for the blighters she's got with her. Nasty piece of business, that. Good luck.
Yes.
It would seem that our leaving the scene of the Scala slaughter was terribly timed. Incurring the wrath of Boston's finest is an unfortunate and unexpected annoyance.
Hell of a load.
Unexpected by us,
Better sell some
maybe,
easy.
but perhaps not by that Faye. I'm starting to see into his twisted plan. Damn this gunshot wound.
Another special update. No, it wasn't Bobby No-Nos who offed AJ and his goons. It was the Silver Shroud. See his calling card if you don't believe me. Now's our time, listeners. Justice is coming to Good Neighbor. You'll see.
Galaxy News Radio.
When evil walks the streets of Boston, one man lurks in the shadows, shielding the innocent, judging the guilty. That guardian is the Silver Shroud. Today's episode, Fat Faye's Folly.
Come on, Dollface. It's right through here.
Aw, gee, Polly. I ain't never been in a secret gangsta hideout before.
What the? Paulie, you dumb jamoke. What's the big idea? Bringing a dame into our hideout. Into my hideout. Now, relax, boss. She's all right. Ain't you all right, Wendy? Cindy? Yeah.
It's Candy. And yeah, of course I'm all right. I'm just a young, dumb girl in love with a handsome, dangerous man.
Ah, brother. All right, the skirt can stay, but close that door. Last thing we need is...
The Silver Shroud infiltrating your nefarious lair.
Holy cannoli! It's the nightmare of night, the deceptive detective, the dark dick! Paulie, you idiot! You were duped! That's no normal dame!
Quite right, you custodian of criminality, for I am not Candy, the captivating companion. It is I, the mistress of mystery. I have clouded Polly's paltry perceptions to gain access to your den of depravity.
Sorry, boss. I had no idea.
Your mistake is our gain. Polly, is it? Death has come for you, evildoer, and I am its shroud!
Polly, no! Okay, listen. Whatever you want, Silver Shroud. I'll do it. Just don't kill me, too.
Pathetic and predictable when faced with fear. The cocksure culprit.
Oh, you too. Crime fighters? What a laugh. And you call me predictable. You don't got any idea, do yous?
Why, the joviality Fahey, I, the Silver Shroud, have got you dead to rights. Yet you persist in this mindless guffawing. Not the behavior I'd expect of a criminal mastermind.
And you're right. Criminal mastermind? Me? Bub, you're as dumb as that getup. I'm just a pawn in this game, pal. You see, my master, the real master, he's been pulling all the strings.
You mean?
That's right, mistress. This was all just a big distraction. While we were here having our little jaw session, my boss has been at your parlor, stealing back those deeds you took from Mayor Murphy's briefcase.
Treacherous toad! You defiled my sacred sanctum. For that, you will feel my fury. Behold the blade of Bastet!
Mistress, no! We needed him alive.
That was never going to happen. I have never been alive, you see.
By the shadows, that Fahey is a robot.
Wow. Thank you. Quite the detective. Too bad your career as a crime fighter
is inevitable.
Normal for other journalists. Just going to waste otherwise. Hey, something's found him.
Hey.
Guess this is it for you.
Okay, I'll give you that one. Need some cover fire over here!
Peekaboo!
There's a whole bunch of you, aren't there? For now.
Tired yet?
Well, there's a classic.
Playing games with me, huh?
No sign of him now.
That's it. This is
bullshit.
Going up. Going down.
What the fuck was that?
What was that?
Fucking hide. Oh, dead!
And you're the crazy one in the costume. Wayne Delancey's killer. You have no idea who you're dealing with. I do so like it when the little bug crawls willingly into the spider's webs.
Are you an assassin?
No. I'm paid to make big, bold statements. Don't screw with us. If you do, you and everyone around you dies.
Who's your boss?
A walking corpse like you shouldn't trouble yourself about that.
If you wanted to make me a second printing press while you're at it.
Let me in. Edward Deegan asked me to come here.
Oh, it's you. Good. Come on in. Come on. Let's go meet the boss.
What is this place?
Better to let Jack answer that. Come on. Jack, the new guy is here.
One moment. I just have to...
You'll be right with you.
Oh, damn. Clearly, I'll need to adjust the mixture. Hello. Welcome to Cabot House. I'm Jack Cabot.
What is this place?
This is my ancestral home. The Cabots have always lived here, since long before the Great War. If you're asking what we're still doing here, with Boston in its current sad state, well, that's a story for another time, perhaps.
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
And I am very pleased to meet you. Edward finds it tiresome, but I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh? Please, have a seat.
Oh, look at this place. Their maid's got talent.
Now, before we get down to business, I have a question I like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time
Don't
for...
interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
Are you talking about aliens? UFOs and little green men?
No. That's all popular hysteria. I doubt any of it has any basis in fact. I'm talking about the hidden history of our planet. The very origins of human civilization. Ancient powers that modern science, even at its pinnacle, could barely begin to comprehend.
That's really interesting.
You're not buying this hooey.
I'm glad to hear you say that. It's become my life's work. My approach is to combine a rigorous scientific method while keeping an absolutely open mind. So much has been closed off to us simply because people assumed they already knew the answers. My father excavated a city in the Rub al-Khali in Arabia, which he dated to more than 4,000 years before the rise of any known human civilization. The structures and artifacts were strange, disturbing even. Clearly not constructed for or by humans. I've spent my life trying to decipher what he uncovered.
Jack, can I tell him what I need him to do?
I'm sorry, Edward. I just get carried away sometimes. You're sending him to look for the missing shipment?
Yeah.
Well then, I'd better leave you to it. We'll talk more about this some other time, when things are less rushed. It isn't important now. Welcome to the family.
Okay. You're officially hired. Congratulations.
Stuff in here's older than you, Blue.
What was all that about?
Don't worry about it for now. That's part of the job, by the way. It's best to keep an open mind. Jack may be eccentric, but he's definitely not crazy. The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns a facility north of the city. There's an important package that went missing between there and here. I need you to track it down and bring it back to me. Any questions?
For starters, what's this package I'm looking for?
It's a metal case holding vials of serum. You don't need to worry about what it is. Jack needs it for his research. That's all you need to know. You should start at Parsons State Insane Asylum. Don't let the name spook you. It's just a secure building that we're using. We think the courier got ambushed as he was leaving the place. The guards heard gunfire in the distance, but we don't know exactly what happened. Check in with Maria at Parsons. She's in charge of the security force there. She can point you in the right direction. You all set then?
I have some questions.
Shoot.
What's this missing package I'm looking for?
It's a metal case holding vials of serum. You don't need to worry about what it is. Jack needs it for his research. That's all you need to know. Anything else?
Why does Jack have people guarding an old insane asylum?
I don't mind you asking questions. As long as you don't mind me not answering them. If it was important to what I was asking you to do, I'd tell you. In this case, it isn't. Are we good here?
How did this package go missing?
The courier got there and picked up the package just fine, but never got back here. Could be simple bad luck, or it could be a deliberate ambush. That's why I'm sending you. It's important that you recover the missing package. You all set then?
Nothing else.
Okay. They're expecting you over at Parsons, so you'd better get going. Sorry to interrupt, Jack, but I need a quick word.
Yeah, I suppose so.
No way to pick this.
Feel like I need to take my shoes off in here.
Good to see you again.
What is it?
What?
Quite a place you've got here. Amazing that it survived the war.
Thank you. I try not to take it for granted. We were definitely more fortunate than most. It hasn't been easy keeping it up to pre-war standards, but we do what we can. Any more questions?
Only opens with a key.
What is it?
On your way, soldier. Taking on a depth. Great way to give yourself.
or raider?
I'm here on my own.
Freelance, huh? All right. Come on in, but no gunfire. Market's open. You can do as much trading as you like.
Guess they're not interested in sharing, huh?
I'm Meg. Me new to the...
Perfect.
No, take your time. The literate keep me fed.
I'm here on my own.
Freelance, huh? All right. Come on in, but no gunfire. Market's open. You can do as much trading as you like.
Hi, I'm Meg. Me new to the hill? For 10 caps?
Hell yeah.
Well, if anyone could figure out a good use for it.
Hey, Doc. My shoulder keeps creaking whenever it rains. It's supposed to be. On your way, soldier.
Have you ever fired a minigun? Shoot from the barrel?
You there. Caravan or Raider?
Bunker Hill.
I'm here on my own.
Freelance, huh? All right. Come on in, but no gunfire. Market's open. You can do as much trading as you like.
That's one way to keep out uninvited guests. Hi, I'm Meg.
Hell yeah.
No, take your time.
This is our claim. Clear out, civvy.
There we go. Yes. Hey,
What you got for me?
grab anything useful.
I can't do it.
No way I could pick this.
Scanning. Scanning. Accessing pre-war records. Record found. 108th Infantry Regiment, 2nd Battalion. Ahoy there. 'Tis Providence, a member of the Congressional Army, is delivered to us in our hour of need.
I was in the Army, but what's the Congressional Army?
Standing orders, sir. Proclamation 3. All members of the U.S. Army are hereby members of the Congressional Army. The captain requests your presence on the bridge. At the Double Creek, sir.
fugitive should be considered armed and dangerous. Search complete. No hostiles detected. Standing down.
Our opponents have struck their colors. Leave this ship and never return.
It is rank in here.
So, you know, going over it in my head, that whole conversation we had where I pretty much said you were my only friend, did that sound nuts?
This is the captain speaking. We're taking on an allied soldier. Clear the berth, disable defenses, make way. Midshipmen, stand down. Stand down, I say. This soldier is a guest on our vessel. Please afford him all appropriate courtesies.
Defending the unidentified intruder. Intruder.
Mr. First Mate, this is the captain. This soldier is no intruder.
Requesting permission to use lethal force.
This must be a misunderstanding. You invited me aboard.
Real bad for tourism if you kill your invited guests.
No records found.
Stand down. That's an order. And for God's sake, use the accent.
I, Captain, standing down.
Lock's really strong.
'Tis an honor to crew such a storied vessel.
I'm confused. This didn't say
At
what
current speed, we will arrive at destination in undefined hours.
I'll have none of your lip, Mr. Navigator. Have the crow's nest scan 2 points off the port bow. Jump to it.
Captain Ironsides.
I'll have none of your lip, Mr. Navigator. Have the crow's nest scan 2 points off the port bow. Jump to it.
Aye, Captain.
Our soldier has arrived. I trust the first mate didn't give you too hard a time. Been too long since we've seen the Congressional Army.
First Mate, Congressional Army? Why are you talking like that?
This is the pride of our Navy, the USS Constitution. As her commander, it is my privilege to enforce a certain measure of decorum amongst my crew.
Why are you even here, on this ship? It's ancient.
This vessel has more than once been the seat of our great nation's naval power. Is it not fitting she don this mantle again?
And you're in charge here? What?
As ordained by the chain of command, the links of which start with our most august admirals and plummet to the lowliest of sentry bots. After all our brothers in arms perished, I reluctantly assumed command.
You didn't explain why you're talking like that.
Look around you. In these times of great unrest, is it not prudent to adopt the manner of a more civilized time? If that answer is not to your satisfaction, I'm afraid you must make your peace with it.
Your lookout told me to come up here. Why?
I confess, we need your assistance. You visit this fine vessel in trying times. It carved
I'm
these
confused.
long years on
This
her
didn't
airy
sail
perch.
up here.
Damn you, Weatherby Savings and Loan! I spit at you.
How did it even get up here?
Get up here? I'm more concerned if it's gonna stay up here.
A harrowing tale of that there can be no doubt. Or I should say, I assume it is. I came upon her as she is, atop the Sargasso Sea of rubble and misfortune. What vexes me most is my inability to assist in the war effort. My gun decks have naught but Morats and ne'er-do-wells as targets. Enough pleasantries. The Constitution has systems that need repairs to carry out its mission.
If I help you, I expect part of the payment up front.
For your services, you will get your fair share of the prize money at the end of the voyage, the same as the rest of the crew. I consider this matter resolved. Consult with the bosun and Mr. Navigator. They will relay your instructions. Dismissed. Look lively, lads. Scavengers approach. Soldier, man the cannons. Kill them only as a last resort.
Hey,
the
Captain.
Cannons are ready. Fire at will. Keep firing, soldier.
Hey, Captain.
Consult with the bosun and Mr. Navigator.
don't think I can pick this.
Great honor. My programming would find it amiss if I did not also interject. Long live the captain!
Okay.
On to the mission. Our last Marine expedition valiantly returned with much-needed supplies, including replacement power cables, sir. Alas, with my severe lack of appendages, I find myself unequal to the task of repairing the cables myself.
Can't someone else repair it?
The rest of this crew is programmed for more martial pursuits, and they are, dare I say, useless in this endeavor. Oh, were I hale and hearty, but fate is a...
How'd you lose your arms?
They were stolen from me in their casualty in our thrice cursed war with the scavengers. His passing is a terrible loss. Look around. The captain's mission brought us here, but it was the surgeon who rebuilt the Constitution. Now it falls to us to carry on his work. Once you have resolved this matter, I beseech you to return to me to accept my undying gratitude.
Hey, bosun.
'Tis an honor to crew such a storied vessel. From the top deck, one can spot other robots from the floating, listless, without purpose, but not us.
Their deck of intruders. Error. Standing down. Warning. Overdue for maintenance. Defending the Constitution. Warning. Overdue for maintenance. All is well. Courses through the Constitution's veins. Again! Her systems, long starved, flicker to life.
a hearty congratulations. Huzzah! However, this has brought to light further failures in our power grid. The power relay, to my shame, I previously complained about is fluctuating wildly.
Why are you ashamed of that?
Back from around, sir, there were dark times when I made all manner of baseless complaints against the captain, the manner in which his ship is run, and the plausibility of our sacred mission. But now, I see the error of my ways. With your help, perhaps I can atone. Power relay coils, not a common enough part. Might I recommend checking the local shopkeepers? Surely, they would be of some assistance. Fair winds, and... All is well. Power flows far and steady. I would applaud you. Alas, I cannot, due to my lack of clapping instruments. But huzzah, sir, huzzah!
So no more problems with the power?
Area 1. It flows like a veritable torrent through our cables. If I may say so, the surgeon would be proud. I require no further assistance. But our Mr. Navigator is also beset by troubles. Scuttle buddies, our guidance system is on her last legs. If not already, speak to him. Fare thee well.
I'm confused. This didn't sail up here, right?
Guess we're not interested in sharing,
Hey, Captain.
If the scavengers keep seeking quality destruction, I will reluctantly. Obliged.
Ahoy, soldier! Scavenger threat eliminated. Damage assessment will commence after this unit has completed scheduled duties.
Glad that's over.
Guidance system offline. Multiple errors diagnosed. First error. Guidance chip stolen. This unit requires its return.
Who stole your guidance chip?
Human scavengers assaulted this vessel. Destroyed naval property. Stole ship. Reclaimed ship at Scavenger's forward recon station. Captain has approved a bounty for its return.
Lethal force is prohibited unless absolutely necessary.
Aft dinghy unlocked and available for your use, sir.
Mr. Navigator.
I'm confused. This didn't sail up here, right? I'm confused. This didn't sail up here, right?
Bingo.
I'm confused. This didn't sail up here. Right?
Hey.
Don't shoot! Those assholes didn't attack the ship on our orders. They weren't trying to frag ya anyhow. They just wanted to kill the frickin' robots.
So they were scavengers, but not with you.
Well, they were kinda with us. I mean, we're not really used to working together. It's not like anyone is in charge. But we do have an agreement. Everyone works together, gets an equal share. When you waltzed aboard the ship, those assholes just kind of lost it. They broke our agreement and paid for it. How did you get aboard anyway? We thought you were gonna get cratered for sure.
Does it really matter how I got aboard?
Fine, don't tell me. But you gotta look inside, right? All that salvage, the real motherlode, just waiting to be stripped and sold.
Is all the junk inside really that valuable?
Well, yeah, we could keep Diamond City in parts for months with all them gizmos. We'd never have to scrounge in the gutter again. So you talked with a tin can. What'd he have to say?
What do you think he said?
No freaking clue. The only talking we ever did to that rust bucket was him yelling at us about keel hauling and crap like that, while his robots tried to murder us. So, what did he say?
Ironside says you stole a guidance chip. He wants it back.
His guidance chip, right. You know what he needs it for? His rockets. The huge goddamn rockets on the side of his boat. He's nuts.
Rockets? Why is he building rockets?
Who knows? Maybe a bomb. Maybe he'll launch himself into space. Who cares? It's valuable as hell. That's what matters. Screw that robot and come work with us. There's dozens more of us nearby. It's only a matter of time before we come out on top.
I'm not splitting my share with him.
You holding out on us, Davies? You got some magical way in there? This guy's got a free ticket aboard, so shut up. Help us destroy that fricking tin can once and for all.
What's in it for me?
What do you think? The tin can's gonna pay you? Maybe in some fricking doubloons? Stick with us and you'll be rolling in caps. So you in or out?
I need to think about this.
It's tough. On the one hand, that's a priceless piece of history. But it doesn't feed these folks.
Don't take too long or we'll crack the Constitution open ourselves. And then you'll get nothing.